All right, man. Detroit Lions lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. It was an interesting day. I think David Blog, if they don't bring in another quarterback, um, earn the backup quarterback position, I think it's by default. I just feel that his momentum, Tim Boyle just trash, but we all knew they needed a quarterback. I mean, Taylor Decker got a couple penalties. Jalen Jackson got a penalty. Versus a really good front seven for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, it was a few things to note. I still stand by Craig Reynolds is a quarterback. I mean, the star running back, in my opinion. I just think it's obvious. Obviously, there'll be some growing pains there. But they lose 9-19. It could have been tied or closer. I forget who dropped that touchdown on fourth down. It was one of them, Alexander Pimpleton, whoever dropped it. They dropped it. But let's talk about it. Check out the Lions post game reaction playlist, Detroit Lions talk playlist. Also, in addition to that, um, next Sunday is not when football start off, so it's only 3 preseason weeks. So September 11th, 9/11. Obviously, everybody know what that day means in America. They will be season kickoff Thursday will be the Bills taking on the Rams. It's championship ring night for the Rams. A lot of money coming in. A lot of people think the Bills is going to win that game. So um, if you betting, week one in NFL, I try to do I try to do a full slate parlay. So it's very very lucrative too if you can crack a full game parlay. I mean, for $5 or $10 can bring you like 20, 30, 40 grand, something like that. So imagine you put 20, 50, 100, couple hundred on there. So we'll see. But Blog started the game. I mean, Boyle started the game. It was not good. He got like 20 balls batted down the entire game. Um, 5, 15, 64 yards. He really, really struggled out there. Um, Jamar Jefferson, he got the start. He had one impressive run for 27 yards. Other than 5 carries, only got 1 yard. Godwin and Buki seem to be sliding out the rotation, so he's probably going to get cut. They're probably going to run with Swift, Williams, Reynolds, and it's down to Jefferson and Jackson. So they might carry 5 until Jason Cabardine, the fullback, get back. But Godwin and Ibuki seem to be the odd guy out, and it also can come down. If I had to be a bet man, Jefferson is probably going. Jefferson might add Justin Jackson because he been here, but don't be surprised to see Jefferson or going to practice squad. If you're talking about the backs, Ibuki, he brings special team value, and he like they second most explosive back, but him not holding on to the football late last year really cost him. But if you had to ask me to pick 4 running backs, is to me is Craig Reynolds, DeAndre Swift. Um, it's them two. I don't care who behind them. To be honest, I guess I keep Jamal Williams as a power back, and I probably go in the Buki. I just love the explosiveness from him. Hopefully, he can hold on to the football. Um, receiver wise, Ahmad Ross St. Brown, he dropped a screen today from Tim Boyle, and it just wasn't a good day for Tim Boyle. You got short-handed St. Brown dropping balls. Um, but other than that, man, one much work out there for the receivers per se. Um, you know, Golf wasn't in there. Pittsburgh played a lot of their starters. T.J. Watt got injured. T.J. cut blocked him. Don't like cut blocking in preseason. We seen what happened with Thaddeus Moss and Kayvon Thibodeaux. So yeah, I mean Hawkinson tried to apologize, but it was just sitting off the backside for a run. It was called. Shouldn't even call that play in preseason, honestly. But it is what it is. It's pretty much was like they dress rehearsal. They did want to risk hurting Jared Goff. Um, my thing is, they not want to risk Jared Goff, or they did not want to get exposed. Jared Goff, he had a good camp, and then you get to the dress rehearsal and you just don't play a quarterback. So the truth gonna come to light regardless. I don't. I mean, I think it's more about injuries. then exposing the offensive playbook or exposing golf is or ain't changed. It don't matter. Week 1, week 2, week 3, all gonna come, and we gonna find out the real thing about that. Now, Jeff Okuda made some nice plays today too. Kirby Joseph led the team in tackles, but Deshaun Elliott, he made, Mario Aurier got burned by Deontay Johnson, one of the better receivers in the league. But Deshaun Elliott, man, he got beat over the top. He came over slow. I just never heard of the guy. I'm not a fan of the guy already. Mario Aurier, Deontay Johnson had 2 steps on the Aurier, and number 5 comes screaming in. And then Bobby Price was getting toasted out there as well too. So you see why he got surpassed by Okuda and Will Harris. But Jeff Okuda made some good plays out there today, man. He had George Pickens numbers. He could play like that. He blocked him on a dig route. He shut that down, made some good tackles. People not gonna praise Jeff Okuda, but he played a really, really good game today. Marty Aurier was shaky. You see why he probably won't get his money. And if Jerry Jacobs come back healthy and he play, he get back to form, Amari Aurier is gone. If he don't get his act together, he gone. He more likely gonna be gone, and they probably gonna run with those type of guys. But Derek Barnes had a really, really big tackle for loss out there. They played some good coverage at times. It was just to the point where the defense was getting tired out. If the offense can't move the ball, they move the ball none with Tim Boyle. It's just like last year, where the offense will move the ball, or the offense they wouldn't move the ball, and the defense was out there too many snaps, and they couldn't get a breath, and they was getting exposed. And it wasn't any defense down the field, no matter if it's that legendary Baltimore Ravens defense with Chris McAllister, Ray Lewis, and boys. Any defense be out there that amount of snaps, they gonna get tired, and and they played good ball. They held in the field goals. I mean, and ultimately they gave up big plays. And I think a lot of that had to do with the offense not moving the ball today. So they got a good look at Jamar Jefferson early. Craig Reynolds came in late. To me, it's apparent he should be the starter. It's apparent he just got the look of somebody that can take that abuse and fresh enough, take the abuse, give it, and then you sprinkle in DeAndre Swift off of Craig Reynolds. Jamal Williams, he just don't have a burst. That burst that Craig Reynolds got through the hole, he just don't have it. And Craig Reynolds should be the starting back. He really should be the starting back, man. And he should get the load, and then DeAndre Swift should come out. When he soften him up, DeAndre Swift should come in for the bang. But, once again, Trubisky had a hell of a day versus the Lions. He got their number, 15 for 19, 161 touchdown. He going to be the starter, apparently. So it looked like. And Kenny Pickett, 10 for 14, 90 yards. So he came in and played well, looking like a steal. But it's preseason. We seen Cam Newton stink it up in 3 games of preseason. Come out, though, for like 400 or 500 yards on the Arizona Cardinals. So, and turned around and did it versus the Green Bay Packers in week 2. So, but yeah, but they can't have this year they can't have a defense on the field like that again. Because there's no guarantee that the defense is going to have the success they had turning the ball over last year. And a lot of those turnovers that the defense had last year came in timely manners. And the offense still found a way to piss a lot of them opportunities away. The Minnesota game, the first Minnesota game. I mean, the Atlanta game. So I mean, but offense gonna have to be better, and Jared Goff look better, but we don't know other than one drive if they will be better. So we don't know. So we just don't know. So we got to wait and see. you know, we just don't know. So, but other than that, I think the defense it looked better than it looked better even out without Pascal, without Anazurki, without Romeo Cora. They look clean today. Other than them getting tired, same thing last year. They got tired and they got wore out. So they look a lot cleaner. Tackling looked a little better. But if Deshaun Elliott gonna be blowing shit like that, dude, you might as well just let Gary Russell. I mean, you might as well just let Kirby Joseph, excuse me, take his lumps. That's my opinion, you know. But we gonna see, man. But I just think honestly, the defense kind of came together today. Yeah, they only gave up 19 points, but they gave up a lot. They did that bend and break thing again, but they look cleaner than I thought they would. And Aiden Hutchinson made some noise early on. They got him out of there. That was smart. He looked the part. He looked like the real deal. But only time is gonna tell if he is the real deal come the regular season. But he looked good in preseason. But it ain't no awards for that. My Drake voice in preseason. But they look better. They get some guys healthy, man. Defensively, they can be better than they was last year. But but the turnovers is what made them, solid. Really good solid last year. And I don't care what the numbers say. But if the offense don't do their job and they don't move the rock this year, it don't matter how solid the defense is. They're not good enough or great enough to overcome lack of ball movement, lack of first downs, lack of touchdowns, lack of sustained drives. They're not good enough to overcome that. So they're going to continue. They're going to continue to need. They're going to continue to need help from the offense. And the offense going to move the ball. But Aaron Glenn, some mistakes I seen early from that defense, he cleaned them up. But they only going to be as good. Honestly, they're only going to be as good. They're only going to be as good as if when they get some of them guys back healthy. And that's the honest truth. They gonna need some of them dudes back. Um, they gonna need them back, bro. They gonna need them guys back, honestly. And the quicker they get them guys back, the quicker them dudes get acclimated to the weight division. Get acclimated back to football. It's the better. Cause they gonna need that interior pressure from Anazorki. They gonna need that interior pressure from from Pascal as well too. So we'll see what happens, man. But a good game for Pittsburgh's preseason. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Check out the Lions post game reaction video. Check out Detroit Lions talk playlist as well too. Check out Detroit Lions post game reaction playlist. Financial and support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. It's the first link in the description. Check out the link tree. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.